No, sorry, they banned out the
They
Lycan.
banned the Lycan early.
Yeah. Gyro. Or could they could go Sven again, couldn't they? Oh, I guess the Raze is still annoying. Oh, he's got a few options, Oliver.
5 seconds
He's got a few options.
Which one is it?
I mean, is Oliver much of a...
Phantom Lancer could be the other one.
Sure.
Doesn't
Well, I don't know if that
benefit
sort of
the
fits the pace they want to play. Yeah, they take that gyro.
It's the gyro. I mean, the gyro was a straightforward one, yeah.
Yeah. So they get that gyro as the final pick.
This draft looks...
We are getting that magical hero fogged. They've done it. They've got it through.
Is it Invoker?
It's the Invoker, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Thompson Invoker. It was what allowed them to win a game against all odds yesterday. Could it have the same effect today? The Thompson Invoker. What do we reckon? I mean, it's Thompson Invoker. He did it yesterday. He really did do it. They won the game yesterday with this. Is it going to be as fabulous as it was yesterday? We've got to do predictions, Fogged. I know your mind's probably saying Penta, but your heart wants to say 5 anchors.
It does. That's exactly what I'm thinking right now. I'm going Penta, dude. They've got...
But they got the Thompson.
They've got Omni... But they've got Omni OD versus Invoker. Invoker versus Repel does nothing. Repel is great versus Invoker. Sure, you can purge off Guardian Angel in 2 ways now with Tornado plus Brewmaster, but I just look at Penta's lineup, and these are some of the top heroes in the game.
Oh, I've got to go with... No, this is the Thompson Invoker. I'm going to go with the Invoker. I'm going to go with 5 anchors. He did it yesterday, and as I said, the other games did not look great for 5 anchors, but the game they had that Invoker, they did it. Let's see if he can do it again, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see if he does this. I imagine he will do. He's going to do the Meteor Hammer build, isn't he?
I mean, that's the build, right?
That's the build.
He's got the Quas already.
He's got the Quas.
He's going to do it. So
all right, ladies and gentlemen.
In case you didn't see it, in case you hadn't heard it, yeah. Phase, Urn, Meteor Hammer, Spirit Vessel, Invoker.
He did it yesterday, and it absolutely paid off.
It certainly did. This time around, though...
It probably had, the team, obviously the lineups were very different.
Yeah, so also now to point out is they're going to probably itemize Arcane Boots. I think you kind of have to versus that. And also...
Oh, yeah.
The other beauty is... They've got OD.
Yes.
Who has Essence Aura.
But
so if you do get EMP'd, you can actually get your mana back.
Worth knowing as well, of course, 5 anchors.
They've got the Brew Invoker.
They've got the Brew Invoker.
Yes.
That incredible push, the Alacrity Spirit.
That's if they get... I mean, they have to get to that. They have to survive this whole early game and everything. And also, he goes full Wex, so they don't get that Exor until like level 15 or 16.
It's the late game sort of push.
It's much for late game for breaching high ground with that Earth Panda plus Alacrity as we've seen.
Let's have a look, ladies and gentlemen. I know you're all very excited about this one. As with eyes on Thompson.
Eyes on Thompson.
Eyes on Thompson.
So was checking out the hero a bit too yesterday and actually tried the build as well. The Meteor Hammer, it feels like it's pretty nice just because you actually can farm a lot with the hero. You don't have to just rely on going for those pickoffs. There's the combo, of course, that you can get from it.
And great stats.
Great stats, and your HP regen on this hero. When you get like your 4th, 5th points in Quas, you're sitting at like 30 to 40 HP regen per second. It's actually pretty ridiculous, your sustain.
I'll be so impressed if this does it.
I will be too.
Thompson Invoker.
And they are going to put a aggro lane by Penta, and they're leaving the Omni bottom, and it does look like 5 anchors expected this one. They put the Razor down bottom, so they will have the lane matchup they wanted.
Okay. So, are we going to see a certain lane really suffer, or?
I think Invoker.
Yeah, this is the one that could be the hardest.
Yeah. Yesterday he was versus Viper, and Viper's not as big of a bullier. I actually have been overrating that hero as a bullier in lane a lot of the times. This time the OD is a bit more of that. But Thompson is a specialist at this hero, so we'll see how he does.
Yeah, he did really well in the Viper lane, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
It was using like Tornado to CS, and everything was all very flashy.
Yeah, it was a really different... It was a very different kind of thing that we've seen. Like, didn't ever expect that. Nobody's kind of theory crafted that beside this guy, I don't believe. We've seen the Quas Wex plus Spirit Vessel and Urn and stuff, but not very common. So he will use the Tornado to last hit a bit here, as we see. And he's, 5-1 to start.
Alright, so yeah, first wave, and so good, so good. 5-1, 4-1. Very even between the two mids. We'll see how it continues to go. Bottom lane, Boogie. It's getting punched down a little bit by OKC, and they will manage to get some good blocks for A decent static link, but no interest of chasing on the Razor, as he's more than content to just focus on getting that farm. Alright, man. Eyes on him as well on this Chen, as you said. We wondered if this would get banned out, because...
Look at this again in mid already. Thompson, he's got his Blades of Attack nice and early, so his base damage is there. He can match up versus the OD. Uses Tornado the last hit as well. 9-1. Thompson.
Yeah. This guy's Invoker.
Oh god, Weeha's getting mana procs. Oh god, third mana proc in a row.
There's quite a few hefty punches to take, but as you say, he's an Invoker. He's a Quas Invoker. He's got the regen. How much regen's he got?
It's only level 2.
Ah, it's still 12 regen. It's pretty good.
Our man's gonna send a creep down mid too. And this is where it should start becoming more OD favored. Top, Trixie. Maledict. That they've got a second barrage. They don't. Trixie's gonna TP. Should be fine.
Yeah, it'll be okay in the fountain. Back to base, regen's up, but a decent amount of time that he's out of the lane. Alright, man, coming in mid. Not really able to do anything offensively onto Thompson though.
Grabbing an Illusion Rune on Invoker. Gets him secured a couple more last hits. And it looks like there will be stacks coming out already from RMN for his gyrocopter for later on. And Omni's last hitting better than I thought he'd be doing, actually. Versus that Razor. I guess because he's safe lane, he has a little bit more liberty. And he rushed the boots. He went boots first item.
Looking for the setup mid. Can't quite get it there with the shards.
But Thompson's still last hitting great.
He really is. 15-2 against the 12-3. He's coming out on top.
He's got a 12 damage disadvantage too whenever he starts losing some int. It is pretty impressive to see that he is able to keep up there. Oliver, 9-5 last hits. He's suffering a bit. I mean, he's not farming great under that top when they're doing that aggro lane. Brewmaster has the same last hits as him. The Chen just seems to be farming a bit more. Man, you see his last hits up on that board too. Drunken Haze, level 2 Drunken Haze even for Trixie to just keep annoying this poor Oliver gyrocopter. RMN chasing out Tusk. Weeha's trying to kind of cut him off here. There's a DD on Tusk eating heavy harassment, and there's a Witch Doctor there too. The vision from the shards. Oh no, he gets put on the low ground.
Oh, that looked like it should have rolled him up.
That looked like it should have definitely.
It should have rolled it. I mean, I guess because the Ancients had their back right against that cliff that you can't be on. So I guess, yeah, forces
so,
you down.
Oh man, he tried to go for the big play.
But first blood for Penta.
Ouch. Thompson still doing great in that mid. Top now Trixie in a lot of trouble here. Maledict's on him.
They do have the bounces and the missile as well, so Trixie will pop. Penta get that second kill on the board.
Oliver's still missing like every single last hits, even when he's not been drunken hazed. Actually, he's just missing last hits.
That's not great.
Not the best.
Mid lane pretty bang even.
Mm-hmm.
Thompson and Weeha.
He's making it happen, man.
Gotta see that build come into play. Once again, as we said, it worked yesterday. And of course we found out Era tried it later on in the day. Didn't work for him.
He did.
But apparently he did it. He didn't do it exactly the same way. He didn't get the talents and such.
Oh, he didn't do the talents.
No, I didn't see the game, but I was told that he didn't do it quite the same with his skill build. So
we did not. Yeah, we did not get a chance to.
That's all right. It takes. Don't worry, Ara. It takes a long time to master the Thompson build.
He's specialish.
It's a very hard build to do. Thompson has spent years mastering this invoker.
Top lane. The shards get caught out, but who's stuck with who now?
Yeah, okay, see it with that Maledict on his face. He's in trouble. He'll snowball across.
He's got the shrine.
The shrine. That'll save him.
Yep. Nice.
Thompson. Mid.
Because look at that. Even though he's taking all this harassment, look at that HP regen. He constantly just goes back to Quas, and he's able to just last hit just fine. Weeha now has a haste, but Weeha gets it dispelled.
He might be dead.
He's got stick. He's got strength treads.
Okay.
He's okay, but Thompson might just run him down.
Oh! Astral will save him. At the same time, RMN gets the kill on Trixie. They're also looking to try and chase down OKC, but I'll block the rest of them off with the shards. But yeah, that mid lane.
This guy's An expert at crosswise. Weehaw tried to get cheeky with that hasten and forgot about that tornado dispel, it does seem. But we'll back up, we'll shrine, and continue to duke it out. Full tri-lane versus tri-lane. And Omni Knight is actually doing quite well in bottom. We see he's got 29 last hits to the 35 of the Razor.
I'm in that lane. I mean, as you said, the hero matchup, you do expect it to go a bit more one-sided.
He is in the safe lane. Top now. Trixie.
Snowball coming and saving from some of the Maledict ticks. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but with the one charges it will be. Oliver
the send home,
but the send home again. RMN.
And he gets the kill with the Satyr.
Oh,
RMN.
They should have banned the Chen.
This guy's Chen. We saw what he did. The damage that happened last time. Again, he's already making the same impact. Weehaw trying to kill Thompson alone here in mid.
He does have the sanities, but
not quite enough man
the
difference.
It's not that quite different, yeah.
It would do
the maths.
It would have done like, yeah, it would have done like 200 something damage there. Not enough.
Now 4 kills on this top lane. Penta doing a good job in that regards. The other lanes, though, as we're saying, Farm is there. Thompson getting a cheeky stack on the way down as he'll look to grab that bouncy. Up top, another kill on the horizon for Penta as they take down Pexu. They're getting away with murder here, quite literally up top, 5 times in a row. Kill after kill for this offensive lane.
And yeah, like we said, 2 Boogie's. I mean, Boogie's having a great time bottom. He's even queued up the Dominator that he's shown that he really loves. He buys it on like every hero pretty much. With those early boots, it's just making the difference from bottom. Trixie again, he's not quite 6 yet.
Oh, he's a little too deep under the tower, so he will be fine.
Thompson, the rotation comes out.
Let's see what this Invoker can do. He's got the Tornado onto Oliver, letting them close the gap. EMP as well. The Thompson Invoker, ladies and gentlemen, makes his rotation and will get the kill.
DD Rune. Those extra damage, that extra damage right clicks really helping. They're diving.
Yeah, look at the DNZ. Here they go, diving in with those right clicks. Cask is out, bouncing between the 3 of them, but Thompson, he chases and he takes double kill for the 9-minute rotation from this Invoker. OKC will pop, but Thompson, he's doing it, he's carrying.
He had to get away from the mid lane, it seemed. That's the way you want to play as Quaswex Invokers too, is making moves around the map and getting those early ganks on. Don't forget to keep farming though.
Now bottom lane Nemphy, here's the one to be found out. Penta makes this move. He is surrounded. The shard's causing a little bit of an issue as Penta try and actually get in and close the gap, but they finally are able to do it with the purification from Boogie. They cut down the Razor. So 7 for 2. Kill still favouring Penta, but farm not too bad on the Razor and Invoker of 5 anchors.
Yeah. This Brewmaster though, who they put in the safe lane and was hoping that he'd have a pretty good start, is bottom 4 net worth. The Chen is ahead of him by a good margin. Trixie really suffering. Thompson taking a beating a little bit top. Boogie showing no mercy. Continuing to show no mercy.
Thompson will turn. He'll look towards Boogie. Boogie's out of mana. Oh! He just got Thompson's son. He does get the purification out and the repel. Oh, he got
and the death ward.
Oh, Thompson will be fine with the Ghost Walk.
20 HP on Thompson there. The Jakiro goes down, but Omni Knight lives.
Oh, I mean,
all of that.
Thompson nearly outplayed him, but yeah, the stick charges.
Nearly outplayed him.
Nearly.
I think you're just obsessed with this guy.
No, I do. He nearly did with the EMP. You saw it. That Omni was out of mana.
He did.
But the 1 charges were there.
Yeah, I think like it's just a kind of rule of thumb is when you're playing versus in Quaswex Invokers, it's been a long time that people have, like we said, but you got to itemize with some arcane boots. Okay, see ya. Gets found out in the sides here in the trees. Snowball. Inevitable death. While top Boogie will be able to escape with those phase boots. From Nemphy, and now DNZ, he's turning. He's got the Maledict on him.
Didn't have the Death Ward, of course, as was used just now. If he had it there, it would have certainly dropped it down. So still 9 for 3. 3 kill lead for Penta, and Oliver 2-1-4 being involved in 6 kills in this Gyro very early on. Top
They're
lane.
trying to go on top. The shard.
Oh, the shards.
Pushes him out. DNZ throws the Maledict, kind of dissuades them from going for the push. Bottom tower almost drops down all this, but now Thompson making the rotation. He's got the staff. He usually gets the meteor hammer around 14 minutes. And he's topping net worth, Owen.
Yeah, he's And as you say, he's been very active across the map.
Mm-hmm.
Will be spotted out here. He'll take the creep. And ooh, there's a homing missile this way. But as we've seen with this regen, he's fine. Meanwhile, DNZ will find that kill onto Pexu.
He's going to be a rich Witch Doctor.
Ooh, Thompson looking to dive in, but the Sembat will be there. Getting Oliver out of there before any sort of trouble kicks off down bottom.
I'll take that.
Mid, Thompson rotating in.
Oh,
he's actually stuck.
He actually stuck. Perfect. Oh, frame perfect block there from OKC. We'll see if they get the kill off the back of this. They dropped the wall down here with the cold snap. He cannot react, and they have got the kill. Never have I seen a more perfect shot.
Wait, what? But Trixie came in with a split. What the heck? He was dead already, Trixie. All right, well, they commit a brew split to try to kill the dead OD, and they lose the Razor top.
1-for-1 trade. 5 anchors trying to get a push in onto this tier 1 tower mid. They do want it. Thompson goes in with the cold snap, the shards as well onto Iron Man. He gets healed up by the purification. GA popped by Penta as well. Boogie moves in onto Trixie, the turn, Ice Pump onto Thompson with the tornado. He should be able to find the Chen, and he does. Thompson gets the kill. And he's still alive for now. Look at him just playing around.
39 per second HP. But now Weehaw's here.
Okay, Thompson, you done goofed.
Oops.
Did not expect the OD to come in and drop the hammer upon him, and he certainly did. And OKC has rolled into his own death as well. All right.
Whoops.
Penta shutting down that tomfoolery in the middle lane.
Yeah. Oliver was getting drained up top, but the missile stops Nymphy from being able to chase. And now, Penta, they could transition this into a put. They've got an extra siege creep right there. 5 anchors wants to battle here, though. 11 seconds till the Invoker's back.
And they go.
They're all TPing in.
TPs are coming in. 5 anchors want to try and hold this. They'll go for the sharp play again. It does manage to catch both of them. Sets up for the 2-man tornado. EMP down as well as the Warriors punch. Boogie in trouble. The snowball coming in. Here's the cold snap. The ice path blocking off Boogie, but the send home RMN.
Again.
Continuing to make these saves happen.
And Trixie dies. This Chen.
Yeah.
RMN. Both games saving his teammates all over the place. And mid, Weehaw.
Oh, they'll try and turn towards him. The cold snaps down upon him, and we'll go for the self-astral. Keep himself safe. Look, with that death board, he's only going to go get the kill onto Nemphy. It's too much damage for Nemphy to deal with. Nemphy will die. The sendback's there from RMN to keep that Witch Doctor safe. He's done his job in this fight. As Oliver chases, catches out Pexu. 5 anchors are starting to hemorrhage kills.
The supports on Penta are just no fear whatsoever. Witch Doctor is 6-2 and 4. He's just killing cores. The sendbacks as well from RMN, absolute clutch. 6k advantage now for Penta. 5 anchors really suffering. Trixie in particular, bottom 3 net worth. The Witch Doctor well over him. And again, Trixie, he's got the split.
He's got to pop it straight away. He'll try and turn. He'll look towards the Witch Doctor. Has Thompson there to back him up. But look, DNZ gets sent home. RMN makes the save. This is going to mean the cores aren't going to be able to have that save here. But maybe Penta can fight out. They have the gyro being focused. Oliver gets healed up by the purification. RMN taken down by Nemphy. Oliver getting sent home again. These sent homes, RMN may have died. Weehaw will be left behind. And Boogie, maybe he gets caught out as well. 5 anchors getting the kills in return. Woo! So they do get that double kill for Nemphy. They are able to get the OD, but not getting the gyro, who has again, as we see, getting sent back by RMN.
Yeah. So it seems like whenever the Bruce split is up, 5 anchors is able to take fights, but without it, they can't take the fights. So, but still, look at this. Thompson, top of net worth. The same with the Razor. Even after all of this,
he's got that magical item.
He's got it finished.
He has it. The Harry Potter hammer. As this wizard is ready to go wild.
Who's he gonna find? Tornado's up the mark.
Oh, they found DNZ there with the ice path. EMP is down. DNZ cannot move because of that cold snap. They do go for the cooldown. Will not quite catch onto 5 anchors. Thompson getting out of there with the ghost walk. Shards come through, and again, there's shard. They blocked, as we are. No, we can still get around. They have got the vision onto Thompson. Thompson very low on the mana.
And they've got it.
Dust shards are going to block off Penta though. Again, these very nice shard play.
These individual plays are pretty absurd. RMN, the Witch Doctor, and the Tusk all just constantly keep saving each other and just getting all these kills you wouldn't really expect. I love it.
Blessing.
TP's up to the top, come. Nemphy. So have to be a bit careful there.
Let's queued up the BKB. on that Razor. Versus Gyro and OD makes a lot of sense. So he doesn't just get bursted down in the fights. Oliver is going just for a 4-step.
Dire's top tower is under.
And there's the Meteor Hammer to push out mid lane. And this is what we were talking about. It's not just for the combo. It's a lot about, you know, you can actually still just farm as this Invoker when you do go for this build. Thompson. And Nymphy. They're looking for Boogie.
Oh, that Tornado. He's caught Weehaw here on the sidelines. There'll be an Astral hold back Thompson. But Weehaw now will be chased by the Razor. Needs backup. Penta, they are there with Weehaw. Weehaw surrounded in the tree line. Has the Purification. GA comes through as well. But Weehaw will still fall as they lose their OD. Penta. Thompson turns towards DNZ. DNZ with the Death Ward. It is hurting Thompson, but he has that regen, keeping him strong. They've lost Nymphy on 5 anchors. Boogie self-repels himself. They have the homing missile. Holds back the tusk. The split indeed focusing DNZ, but he gets himself out of it all. We'll get back. There's the Meteor Hammer combo. Will be dodged. Oliver slides himself out of there with the 4-staff and gets sent back to safety as well.
Now the Tornado, or the Snowball.
He's closing in onto Boogie, but 5 anchors, they're diving underneath this tower and they're starting to tank it. Okay, see ya. Will get right-clicked down by DNZ. DNZ still alive off the back of this. Oliver's been able to TP back into the fight. Now it's them with the chase down, looking for Trixie, looking for Thompson. They'll take down Trixie with the rocket barrage. Thompson caught out by the homing missile. He'll turn with the Tornado, trying to get himself out. Can he play his way out of this one? He might just be able to. He's got the Invoke. Is there anything he can do in this situation? There isn't. Gets run out.
Again, RMN with the send home. Letting Oliver just TP back in. But also, Oliver's build, this 4-staff first item, he 4-staffed out of the Meteor Hammer.
It is the counter to the combo.
And was able to actually turn the fight.
I think one of the reasons why we see Invoker falling out of favor as well, just as a whole nowadays, is because everyone buys a 4-staff and
DNZ.
4-staff is just so strong against the combo.
He's just
out of
running at the Razor as this Witch Doctor. He's got the Death Ward available.
And he'll pop it down. I don't know if it'll be quite enough to bring down Nymphy.
Oh, it's very close.
Nymphy's coming back in. Nymphy. Oh, you don't underestimate the Witch Doctor. So he just come in, got paralyzing cast, got right click down, and OKC is going to die as well.
This Witch Doctor just got them tickets.
DNZ 739. You don't mess with that Witch Doctor. You really don't.
No, you definitely don't.
But 5 anchors decided to.
This is the 5 Witch Doctor, by the way, and he's got a Spirit Vessel finished at base. So we were saying support patch, support meta. These guys are showing it. How is Oliver doing? I think he does have what? Dragonlance is finished now on top, so he's got the Hurricane Pike. Weehaw is still building toward that one. Weehaw is pretty underfarmed here on this ODs. Behind the OD, or behind the Razor and the Invoker still.
23 to 10. Penta still with the lead here.
Yep, quite a lead too. 7k. Their supports are just so massive.
Thompson heading in, looking for some action. He's got his eyes on DNZ with the cold snap and the EMP. They will take down that pesky WD. Watch Stockton dead.
And they lose the Chen creeps as well. He ran them in to try to get the tower. So Trixie still on the road, the long road to recovery. He's now pulled ahead of the supports and he has his Dominator finished.
See if we can set anything up here with this Invis.
They've got aggressive wards down. They do see where the Chen was rotating. And they're all starting to keep moving through. 3 heroes surrounding. There is Penta's big cores though near the area. Trixie has level 2 split available.
And to the pit they go, Penta. Will 5 anchors be able to put a stop to this one? They have good combo around the pit.
They certainly do. This could be very costly here for Penta.
They need to get Thompson in, but they reveal themselves to throw the shards to spook them from the pit. Tornado catches on to 3. They're just trying to shove Penta out of the pit for now.
They know the Tornado's down right now. They could make their way in really quick. It's being scouted though by 5 anchors, and 5 anchors, they, like you said, they do have great ways to fight around the pit. Tornado's up back in 10, and they still have Primal Split at the ready.
Slaying the ult and the ice path down, EMP in the midst of them all, but they'll force out of the range of it.
30 seconds they've got till EMP's back up.
They have the Tornado. That's the big one. Tornado, Meteor Hammer. It's all Thompson needs.
That Roche is very low. Nymphy now has BKB. He's feeling pretty safe to just walk into the pit here with the Razor. Penta, Weehaw walks in the front lines. Primal Split comes out too. Boogie.
Nemphy pops the BKB, wants to commit straight away onto Weehaw. Weehaw has been safe, though gets forced up the high ground. GM Repel comes out upon him. He'll be okay. Nemphy trying to chase down Oliver. Oliver forces himself out of the range of the 4-star, out of the range of the EMP. He's still surrounded though. The Brewling's chasing him with the plasma field. Oliver getting very low. They stun him up once more and they'll clap him down. They find the gyrocopter kill. At the same time on the back lines, Weehaw and RMN are able to finish off a second support as Tusk will fall. Boogie is surrounded by 5 anchors. They're chasing this Omni Knight. DNZ trying to come in to help out Thompson. There's the combo.
It gets stopped.
Oh, it does. And now Weehaw just turns around with the sanities. Drops it down and Weehaw just cleans up.
And they'll go into the Roche.
That's the real hammer drop, not some sort of fake knockoff meteor. The full sanities, that's the real one.
Oliver even bought back after the fight was actually over.
Oh. Alright. But still, I mean, still good for Penta by all means. I mean, that was a great kill.
Look at Weehaw.
Great 3. It's popped him right up, as you said, you know, before he was sort of struggling, but he's up there now.
Yeah.
That triple kill.
He stacked up, I think, 16 ints while he was chasing the Tusk in the sidelines and then came back into the fight. As soon as Drunken Haze wore off, a couple more hits, big Sanity's Eclipse on top of the Purification stacking for that one. Yeah, Penta able to take the fight through the Brew Split, through the brunt of it all, because of their positioning and because of their 4 staffs. Being able to reset the fight after the Tornado, after the Primal Split comes out as well. Very impressive stuff. And it looks like Boogie is going to have a Radiance already finished up now on Omni Knight, so he has transitioned into a damage dealing core.
23-minute Radiance, very respectable timing indeed.
Yeah. And look at this, Weehaw.
Oh. He should have this kill. So D.
He wants more.
Scary. I mean, OKC is coming forward onto this.
Thompson walks in too.
See what they can do to stop this. Weehaw still moving forward, looking to take down the Sigil. Nemphy does come in with the static link and the BKB.
The split.
Focusing Weehaw. Primal Split comes out. Whose target are they going to go for? They look towards Weehaw. The repeller's now worn off. They'll send him up in the air for now. 5 anchors. Can they bring down that OD? They do surround him, Cold Snap, and they'll bring it down once. The Aegis is there in play, and DNC's on top of him, ready to try and help him out. The backup comes through for Penta. Weehaw looking to chase. They have the homing missile out onto the Razor. Weehaw punching through. Nemphy will chase him down and will get the kill. Razor to fall. Trixie in trouble as the Maledict on him, as well as the Spirit Vessel brings down the Brew. Penta getting some severe team fight victories here. 12k lead, 24 minutes in. It's starting to fall apart quite heavily once again for 5 anchors.
Yeah, the support play on Penta is unbelievable this game. I'm throwing in Boogie a little bit as support because although he's super farmed as an Omni Knight, he's all about the repels and the heals and his positioning in the fights. But yeah, this Witch Doctor and Chen, look at them. They're catching up to the big cores on 5 anchors already in net worth after all these fights. Cask plus all the Chen spells have just been doing so much work. 15k gold lead. After it was looking quite close before that Roche fight, it's now just been Penta taking all the engagements. 20k XP lead, and Weehaw, feeling confident, gets tornadoed. And will run away. So BKB's looking to be the next item on Weehaw. Well, Oliver's being a bit more greedy. Since he's going to be the one who's going to get repelled, he's going for S and Y. Just some more damage and stats. But yeah, these double 4 staffs for me are one of the big things too on the course of Penta. Just being able to distance themselves from the combo that Thompson has been trying to throw out. Thompson on the prowl.
He's looking for Boogie. With +1 they could try for it. Still quite a hard target to go on. Like Omni Knight.
The cast point of repel is too quick.
Yeah.
Even he can get it off in majority of those times between the cold snap charges.
16k lead and growing. Mid lane towards Weehaw. Weehaw keeps his distance. They do have the combo tornado meteor hammer.
It connects.
It does indeed, but
that's about it.
That's about it. Looks cool.
He doesn't have any Spirit Vessel charges on the Invoker.
And that's a problem.
Weehaw. DP's bottom. He wants Nemphy, but Nemphy's got a BKB. Should be just fine here.
And yeah, just BKB TP out. Same to be said for Pexu. Just TPing out from the tree line.
Oliver getting aggressive here. Okay, see ya.
He has, he's got the vision. Snowball coming across, but the missile still connects and underneath the cooldown with the flat cannon as well. Therefore, Thompson does drop the hammer onto DNZ. DNZ pops the cask out. These are going to be some nice bounces, but it is underneath the shrine. Look at the shrine up 5 anchors. Thompson's still trying to get out, but the homing missile comes through.
The spirit vessel right there under the shrine. You can't quas regen, you can't shrine heal either. Again, DNZ. Man, this was Witch Deck just 10, 4, and 13, man. I love me some support play, and I think this is the patch to be watching all these supports just go completely off. Looks like Guardian Greaves are completed on RMN in a moment. A lot more sustain in the team fights. And Trixie still just heavily suffering on this Brewmaster. Even though he's getting the splits off in the fights, they're just too tanky on the point on Penta. They're just surviving through the entire brunt of it.
Yeah, this network lead is getting crazier and crazier as Penta do once again just look to be playing on a bit of another level today. They're much tighter with their movements. The drafts as well, just making a bit more sense. Of course, I was very excited to see the Thompson Invoker, but it's not quite what it was in the game yesterday. Yeah,
they really do just lack some damage on 5 anchors, it seems. So like Penta can just sustain through everything, especially with this Omni Knight and with this Chen. There's just so much heal. They just let the fight last too long, and then 5 anchors, they've only really got, you know, they've got the Tornado EMP combo and then the Primal Split plus Razor getting the link up, but then as soon as BKB's the BKB on the Razor's down and they throw all these spells out, if Penta survives them, they can turn the fights pretty easy. BKB almost finished on Weeha. BKB almost done on Boogie as well. Penta continuing their aggression. 5 anchors though. Maybe they can get an opportunity here with this smoke, but majority of Penta is already here.
See what they can do. Weeha is getting gone on straight away. They do have the BKB chase down with the static link.
They're getting a good link here.
It is indeed. Thompson with the wraparound. Just get the ball down onto Oliver. Already they've sent back Weeha. This is going to mean that Oliver's sort of left alone. So 5 anchors, they should get the gyro kill, and they do. That's a big kill there. As they bring down Oliver, they'll turn towards DNZ. DNZ, Limicapes up, will back off. Weeha's come back into this fight and is looking to punch back.
Boogie is killing the Razor right now.
He is, and he's staying alive himself. As he gets the heal back off, Boogie will be fine. Thompson now being looked towards by DNZ. Trixie tried to jump in onto Weeha, but Weeha pops the BKB. Is looking for the chase down onto the Brew, as Trixie will fall as well. So 5 anchors, they may have got Oliver, but again, it still cost them 2 of their own.
The sendbacks again, RMN. Quick sendback, Weeha TP's back in. Sure, they lose Oliver, but they get the 2 big cores. This guy's Chen is scary. I mean, and Boogie there. Boogie actually, I think he pretty much killed the Razor by himself.
DNZ is doing it! Cast badges are out, he's trying to get it, but he's been cold snap. He can't do it for now, but still that setup.
It's enough damage.
It's allowing people to get in and help out.
Oh!
Hammers down, double kill for Weeha.
RMN's in the base.
There's a Chen on the front lines. And he does not give a hoot. He dives in, they've got sustain. GG is called, I think. You know, they realize there is no way whatsoever back into this game for 5 anchors. It's all too much as, yeah, Penta came to play today. And they certainly showed it in both of these games. Dominant performances from Penta as they will knock 5 anchors out of the competition.
Man, from the itemization to just the overall play from Penta that was a treat to watch. DNZ.
They play really well today, Penta. I mean, they looked